This was always where it was heading. Every move, every sacrifice, every cold calculation. This is the end game. End game. All pieces in place. Villain arc, final phase, no reversal. This is the end.
End game.
The dark transcend.
Game reached, all pieces set. Every sacrifice without regret. Every villain arc was leading here. End game clarity, crystal clear. No more building, only executing. End game sequence now commuting. Every NPC plays a final role. End game villain in complete control. The board is mine, the game is done. End game reached, the villain won.
They thought there was still time to stop it. End game reached, they couldn't block it. Every path forward belongs to dark.
End game villain.
Hit the mark. End game.
The final phase complete.
Villain arc.
Salute defeat.
Dark aura.
Maximum form.
End game. Outlast the storm.
Phase to the end game sequence locks. Villain sovereign turns every box. Nothing left to build, only to reign. End game villain without a chain. Cold dominion, final configuration. End game villain, ultimate station. Every rival finally understands. End game villain, hold all hands. The game was over before it started. End game villain,
Cold-hearted. They thought there was still time to stop it. End game reached, they couldn't block it. Every path forward belongs to dark.
end game villain.
Hit the mark. End game.
The final phase complete.
Villain arc.
Absolute defeat.
Dark aura.
Maximum form.
End game. Outlast the storm. The end game was never about winning. It was about becoming inevitable. The villain achieved inevitability. The end game was always this.
The final phase complete.
Villain arc.
Absolute defeat. Maximum form.
End game. Outlast the storm.
Villain throne. Eternal night.
End game.
The final light.
The end game is not the end. It's the beginning of reign. Built different, not like the rest. Dark energy passing every test. Villain mindset, built from scratch. Built different, no one can match.
They ran the same path. I built my own road. Villain energy carried a different code. Built different from the foundation up. Dark aura overflowing, never filled the cup.
Built different, ain't arrogance is truth. Dark villain energy since my youth.
Built different, cold and clean. Dark aura, villain machine. No comparison stands alone.
Built different on my throne.
Built different, always was. Dark villain energy.
No pause.
No template, I'm the mold.
Unmatched Dora, feel the weight. Unmatched Dora, unmatched Dora, feel the weight. Unmatched Dora, feel the weight.
Unmatched Dora, feel the weight. Unmatched Dora, feel the weight. Cold presence, seal the fate. No comparison, stands alone. Unmatched Dora,
Carved in stone.
Aura points off the chart. Unmatched villain from the start. Dark presence fills the room. Unmatched Dora,
Seals your doom. Walk in any room, silence falls. Unmatched Dora hits the walls. Cold presence no one can explain. Unmatched Dora, dark domain.
Aura points, no limit reach. Unmatched territory, never breach.
Unmatched Dora,
Cynic supply,
cold domain.
reach in the sky.
No one levels.
No one comes close.
Unmatched Dora,
I rule this post.
Muteka, no order. Nagare. Unmatched Dora,
Forever flowing.
unmatched Dora.
Unmatched Dora.
Unmatched Dora.
Unmatched Dora.
Unmatched Dora.
Unmatched Dora. Unmatched Dora. Unmatched Dora. Unmatched Dora. Unmatched Dora. Unmatched Dora.
Unmatched Dora.
Unmatched Dora. Unmatched Dora. Unmatched Dora. Unmatched Dora.
Unmatched Dora, never defeat.
Unmatched Dora. Dora.
Unmatched Dora. Darkness has no end. Infinite and cold. Infinite darkness, no horizon found. Cold and boundless all around. No light penetrates this domain. Infinite darkness, permanent rain.
They search for the end, no exit found.
Infinite darkness all around. Infinite darkness,
No escape.
infinite darkness, no escape.
Cold domain seals your fate. No light, no warmth, only void.
Infinite darkness,
Cold deployed.
darkness stretches forever wide.
Infinite
arises from shadow. No light permitted. Only darkness, 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 darkness.
Got no thing, no fight, 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 no.
Shadow Empire.
Don't find no files, dark dominion, cold defiance. Every move, political chess, shadow empire.
Never confess.
Don't find no files, dark dominion, cold defiance. Every move, political chess, shadow empire.
Never confess. Put the throne in absolute bar.
Shadow empire.
Made its mark.
No allies.
Only subjects kneel.
Shadow empire.
Cold as steel.
Strategic minds don't speak, they execute. Shadow empire running absolute. Every NPC plays a scripted route. Shadow empire dominant, no dispute.
Shadow Empire.
My domain,
Dark throne.
where I reign.
No light enters.
Only shadow remains.
Cold Empire.
Forces through my veins.
Kage no teikoku tateru. Shadow Empire. Forever standing. Shadow Empire.
Never falls, our dominion, hear the calls. Built on cold, built on dark.
Shadow Empire. Left its mark. Apex villain, top of the dark chain, no other villain close, exclusive domain. Work to every level, one by one. Apex villain status finally done. Every rival villain fell behind. Apex villain, sharpest of the mind. Cold ascension to the villain ranks. No favors, no handouts, no thanks. Built myself to Apex from the ground. Apex villain, most dangerous around.
Every villain thought they could compete. Apex villain delivered cold defeat. One tier above all dark ambition.
Apex villain, ultimate position. Apex villain, top of dark. Coldest aura, leaves the mark. No villain higher.
None compare.
Apex villain,
Cold and rare. Second dimension of the Apex reign. No one left standing in the lane. Apex villain surveillance complete. Every potential rival obsolete.
so calculated beyond the pale. Apex villain will never fail. Dark intelligence, absolute form. Apex villain redefines the norm.
Sovereign villain above every tier. Apex darkness.
Atmosphere of fear.
Every villain thought they could compete. Apex villain delivered cold defeat. One tier above all dark ambition.
Apex villain, ultimate position. Apex villain,
Top of dark,
coldest aura.
leaves the mark.
No villain higher.
None compare.
Apex villain,
Cold and rare.
there are villains. There are dark villains. There are legendary villains. And then there is the Apex villain.
Untouchable,
Unmatched,
unreachable.
unreachable. exists above the apex. Cold absolute forever.
Built up calculation, dark foundation, cold nation.
Cold Empire.
Don't calculation.
Cold Empire. Cold Empire built on calculation, dark foundation, cold nation. Every territory seized in silence. Cold Empire, absolute defiance. No heat in the Empire Stone. Cold Empire built alone. Temperature of absolute zero. Cold Empire, dark hero. Every wall, every tower, every gate. Cold Empire, frozen fate. Warm empires fall in time. Cold Empire built for infinite. Nothing grows in the cold domain. Cold Empire, forever reigns. Cold Empire built to last. Villain dark, cold contrast. Frozen throne, absolute reign. Cold Empire, villain's domain. Second expansion, cold and clinical. Cold Empire, unstoppable pinnacle. Every rival empire melts in time. Cold Empire survives the prime. Dark gold stone, the perfect material. Cold Empire, imperial serial building further in the frozen dark. Cold Empire, every permanent mark, no rust, no decay, no weakening. Cold Empire, perpetual weakening. Warm empires fall in time. Cold Empire built for infinite. Nothing grows in the cold domain. Cold Empire, forever reigns. Cold Empire built to last. Villain dark, cold contrast. Frozen throne, absolute reign. Cold Empire, villain's domain. Every empire in history was warm. Born in passion, died in decay. The Cold Empire has no passion to lose, no warmth to decay. The Cold Empire is permanent. Stands long after the warm ones fell. Nobody wants to hear the cold truth. That's why the villain speaks it. No comfort, no filter. Just what is. The cold truth. The cold truth.
truth. Most people choose comfort. Villain knows comfort is a form of hurt. Cold truth.
The harder path is right.
Cold truth.
Cuts like cold midnight.
Hero lies make people feel okay. Cold truth, villain points the only way. Every illusion they hold so dear. Cold truth, the villain makes it clear.
No softening, no sugar coat, no lie.
Cold truth.
The only way to ride.
They don't want truth, they wanna feel.
Cold truth, villain only deals in real.
No false comfort in the villain's code.
Cold truth carries the heavy load.
The cold truth.
Through every lie,
Villain delivers.
golden high,
No comfort.
only clarity.
Cold truth. Legacy. Cold truth, second layer. Most can't take it. Villain knows the truth and will not fake it. Every harsh reality they deny. Cold truth, villain never asks why. Just states the facts in absolute cold. Cold truth, more valuable than gold. Painful, yes, but necessary always. Cold truth, villain, cold dark praise.
The people who accept it, cold truth,
Cold truth, villain.
paying them proof.
They don't want truth, they wanna feel.
Cold truth, villain only deals in real.
No false comfort in the villain's code.
Cold truth carries the heavy
The
load.
cold truth.
Cuts through every line,
Villain delivers.
golden high,
No comfort.
only clarity.
Cold truth, villain legacy. The villain was never cruel. The villain was honest.
Cold truth is the only kindness.
The villain knows how to give.
Accept it or don't.
The cold truth remains unchanged. The cold truth.
Cuts through every lie,
Villain delivers.
golden high,
No comfort.
only clarity.
Cold truth, villain legacy. Cold truth.
Oh, we've heard.
The cold truth. The cold truth needs no defense. It simply is.
Cold truth.
Phantom control.
You don't see it,
Villain strings.
they don't feel it.
Every move.
Phantom pull,
Phantom villain.
fully controlled.
Phantom control, invisible hand. Every person thinks they understand, but every decision they believe is theirs. Phantom villain pulling from upstairs. No fingerprints, no trail, no trace. Phantom control leaves no face. Every outcome was phantom designed. Phantom villain, the sharpest mind.
They think they're acting freely,
Phantom control.
guiding completely. Invisible architecture no one sees. Phantom villain working by degrees. Every system bends to phantom will.
Phantom control.
Cold and still.
Phantom control.
Invisible force
Villain dark.
sets every course.
No face, no trace.
Just the result.
Phantom villain.
Cold out cold.
Ta 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 ta. Second layer of the phantom design. Every thread invisibly mine. They held the pieces, I held the board. Phantom control, absolute lord. Dark invisible network spreading wide. Phantom villain, impossible to hide from the outcome. That phantom design. Phantom control, sophisticated mind.
Every NPC plays the phantom's game.
Phantom villain
architecture no one sees. Phantom villain working by degrees. Every system bends to phantom will.
Phantom control.
Cold and still.
Phantom control.
Invisible force.
Villain dark.
Sets every course.
No face, no trace.
Just the result.
Phantom villain.
Cold got cold.
The most powerful villain is the one no one suspects. The one everyone thinks is gone. Phantom control. Everywhere at once.
Nowhere to be found.
Phantom control.
Invisible force.
Villain dark.
Sets every course.
No face, no trace.
Just the result.
Phantom villain.
Cold got cold. Dark strings pulled. Unseen might.
Phantom control.
Infinite night. You'll never see the phantom villain. Only the result.
Every villain eventually becomes a legend. The question is not whether you will be remembered. The question is how. Cold, absolute, eternal. Villain legacy. Villain legacy, carved in dark, cold history, leaves the mark. Centuries will speak the name. Villain legacy, eternal flame. Villain legacy, what remains when gone? Every empire, every act, every song. Cold history will remember the mark. Villain legacy, carved in the dark. Not by how they viewed you, but what you built. Villain legacy, beyond all guilt. Every cold decision now a monument. Villain legacy, permanent a man. In the dark timeline of history cold. Villain legacy, story told. No one controls their legacy alive. Villain legacy, built to survive. Beyond the villain, only the mark remains. Villain legacy, eternal dark reigns. Villain legacy,
Life forever.
cold history,
Forgotten never.
dark mark left.
On every age.
Villain legacy, every page.
Legacy, second dimension, the influence. Villains methods, cold, dark confluence. Generation study the cold design.
Villain legacy,
Every sign, they dissect the villain's architecture. Villain legacy, perfect lecture. In cold history class, the final boss.
villain legacy,
No loss. Every chapter ends with the villain's impact.
villain legacy, cold exact. No one controls their legacy alive. Villain legacy, built to survive. Beyond the villain, only the mark remains. Villain legacy, eternal dark reigns. Villain legacy,
Life forever.
cold history,
Forgotten never.
dark mark left.
On every age.
Villain legacy, every page. The villain never sought legacy. The villain sought the mission. Legacy was merely the result. Cold, permanent, undeniable. The dark mark on every age that followed. Every page. infinite night. The villain legacy endures. Cold, permanent, eternal. Where mindset was never the problem. The mindset was always the answer.
Cold calculated.
Villain, 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 villain.
Villain mindset, not a phase of framework. Cold logic, never going berserk. Every decision filtered through shadow. Villain mindset
Builds the path.
They called it toxic. I called it clarity.
Villain mindset.
Cold rarity.
Villain mindset always on. Cold framework, born to dawn. No weakness, integrated. Villain mindset elevated.
mindset cold, mindset dark. Villain thinking makes the mark. No compromise.
No soft thought.
Villain mindset
Cold brought.
Villain mindset how I think. Cold domain.
Never blink.
Dark logic.
Cold routine.
Villain mindset
Cold machine.
Seasons tested the villain mindset, cold foundation, no cold sweat. Every challenge filtered through dark lens. Villain mindset,
Never ends.
villain mindset,
Final state.
cold domain,
Seals the fate.
dark thinking.
Elevated.
Villain mindset,
Activated.
aku yaku no shining, and me.
Villain mindset.
Eternal. The mindset. The mindset. The mindset. The mindset. The mindset. The mindset.
The mindset was never the problem.
The mindset was always the answer.
Cold, calculated, villain.
Villain mindset, not a phase of framework. Villain mindset, not a phase of villain. Villain mindset, not a phase of framework. Cold logic, never going berserk. Every decision filtered through shadow. Villain mindset,
Builds the path.
They called it toxic. I called it clarity.
Villain mindset.
Cold rarity.
Villain mindset always on. Cold framework on the dawn. No weakness, integrated. Villain mindset.
elevated.
Mindset core, mindset dark. Villain thinking makes the mark. No compromise, no soft thought. Villain mindset.
Cold broad,
Villain mindset.
how I think.
Cold domain.
Never blink.
Dark logic.
Cold routine,
Villain mindset.
cold machine. Seasons tested,
The villain mindset.
cold foundation.
No cold sweat.
Every challenge filtered.
Through dark lens. Villain mindset never ends.
Villain mindset.
Final state.
Cold domain.
Seals the fate.
Dark thinking.
Elevated. Villain mindset activated.
Yaku no shining.
A&E.
Villain mindset.
Eternal. Villain protocol in Villain protocol in days. was executed while they were sleeping.
Villain protocol.
Unstoppable. Dum, 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 dum. Villain protocol. Activated, lock or I never sated.
Cold-blooded,
Calculated mind.
villain code, one of a kind.
No retreat, the throne is mine. Villain protocol by design. Protocol complete. The villain endures. No mercy, protocol initiate. No mercy, no mercy.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
No mercy, protocol initiated.
No mercy, protocol initiated. Our mission fully activated. Good decision, calculated, villain mindset, elevated.
No mercy, this is the code. Dark aura, heavy load. Zero hesitation, zero doubt. No mercy.
This is what I'm about.
Protocol activated, no override. No mercy, running nowhere to hide. Code system executing, step by step. No mercy protocol, earning respect.
No beg for mercy. I saw no reason. No mercy protocol.
Every season, no mercy.
Into my DNA.
Dark protocol,
Run every day.
no sympathy.
No second chance.
No mercy.
This is my stance.
Chikan wanai, Yurushu wanai. No mercy was always the protocol. No mercy.
No mercy. No mercy. No mercy. No mercy. No mercy.
No mercy.
Cold perfection.
Protagonist of this battle. Cold dark story overwhelmed. The chosen hero path. Dark protagonist. Aftermath.
They wrote the hero story, I wrote mine. Dark protagonist, cold design, main character energy, feeling kind. Dark protagonist ahead of time, not the hero they expected.
Dark protagonist. Cold collective.
Dark protagonist,
My role.
cold story,
Cold soul.
the light side.
Dark bleed.
Dark protagonist,
My creed. Dark protagonist, that is me.
dark protagonist, dark protagonist, never surrender. Dark protagonist.
Never surrender. Vice code take over. Already done. The villain never started, never run. Dark aura, 0 degrees. Ice cold movement, villain.
neutralize the name. Villain mindset, frozen absolute. Ice cold logic, sharp and resolute. They thought warmth was the only way. Ice cold villain turn their word to gray.
No emotion, no attachment, no doubt. Ice cold aura figured it all out.
Ice cold takeover complete. Every rival stands defeat. Dark aura frozen at the top.
Ice cold villain will not stop. Phase 2, the takeover expands. Ice cold villain controls the plan. Strategic mind, the coldest room. Every NPC meets their doom. No
Anger, just cold precision. Ice cold villain made the decision. Building empire out of frozen ground. Ice cold or a most unstoppable sound.
villain network spreading wide and far. Ice cold sovereign rising star.
Ice cold runs through the veins. Villain era forever reigns. Zero warmth, only mission clear. Ice cold presence.
Feel the
Ice
fear.
cold takeover complete. Every rival stands defeat. Dark aura frozen at the top.
Ice cold villain will not stop. They brought fire. The villain brought ice. Fire burns out. Ice outlast everything. The takeover was inevitable.
Ice cold takeover.
Final form. Villain aura. Outlast the storm. Dark omen frozen in place.
Ice cold villain.
Unstoppable grace. The takeover is complete.
Ice cold forever.
Villain network, villain network, dark and bold.
Villain network. Villain network, dark connections wide. Shadow web where all the threads reside. Every node controlled from cold command. Villain network across every land. Invisible architecture spreading deep. Villain network, all the secrets keep. No single point of failure in the dark. Villain network covers every mark. Redundant code and perfectly designed. Villain network, sharpest architect mind.
They think they act freely in the system.
Villain network,
They're just a rhythm.
every signal passes through the dark. Villain network,
The sovereign mark.
villain network, shadow web,
Dark connections.
never dead.
Every node.
Cold controlled,
Villain network.
dark and bold. Dark and bold, dark and bold.
Network phase 2. Deeper integration. Villain nodes. Every dark nation. No communication happens outside.
Villain network,
Invisible guide. Strategic placement.
perfect dark design. Villain network,
Every thread is mine. They operate inside the villain frame.
villain network,
Cold and unnamed. From the surface looks like nothing's there.
villain network,
Fills the dark air. They think they act freely in the system.
villain network,
They're just a rhythm.
Every signal passes through the dark. Villain network,
The sovereign mark. Villain network.
shadow web,
Dark connections.
never dead.
Every note.
Cold, controlled,
Villain network.
dark and bold.
Every empire needs a network.
The villain's network has no center.
No center means no weakness.
No weakness means no defeat.
Villain network.
Indestructible by design.
Villain network.
Shadow web,
Dark connections.
never dead.
Every note.
Cold, controlled,
Villain network.
dark and bold.
Spread in silence.
Cold command,
Villain network.
owns the land.
The network expands.
Always expanding.
Never contracting.
Animals has entered the stage. Every NPC turns the page. Villain art, I wrote the code. Dark aura, heavy load. Different from the core. Shadow Empire, open the door. No mercy in this domain. Final boss. Feel the rain.
They said I fall. I turn that downfall. Calculated every move. Never miss call. Cold-blooded in the shadows. Standing tall. This is the final boss energy. My protocol.
Every NPC froze when I walked in. They felt the dark aura, felt the sting. I am the final boss you fear. Build my empire stone by stone. Villain art, everything clear. Dark aura on my throne. Saigo, no Bosu. Mezameta. The villain era begins now. Final form activated, no return. Villain art complete, watch it burn. Cold-blooded, cold domain. Final boss, final reign.
Order. Overloading. Cold dark energy.
Reaching maximum.
Aura. Building. No ceiling. Found. Cold dark energy all around. Villain aura stacking. Never stops. Aura overload. Never drops. They capped their aura. I kept stacking.
Aura overload. Always tracking.
Aura overload. Maximum reach. Cold domain. Limits breach. Dark energies spilling over. Aura overload.
Game over.
Aura pints. Infinite supply.
overflowing,
Aura overload.
still growing.
Aura overload. Aura overload. Ora no hachosu tomerare nai.
Aura overload.
Unstoppable!
Feeling cold, feeling cold.
Rule 1,
No mercy. Feeling cold,
Rule 2,
never thirsty.
feeling cold.
Rule 3.
Stay cold.
Feeling cold rules never get old. Feeling cold written in the dark of night. No heroes rule but cold and right. Every principle carved from shadow stone. Feeling cold, the only code I own. Rule 1, emotion is a liability. Feeling cold demands cold ability. Rule 2, every move must be calculated. Feeling cold, never hesitated. Rule 3, empire above everything. Feeling cold, the dark is suffering. They live by hero codes, broken and weak. Feeling cold, the only peak. Cold doctrine built on dark foundation. Feeling cold, sovereign nation.
Feeling cold.
The law of dark
Feeling rule.
leaves the mark.
Cold doctrine.
Absolute right,
Feeling cold.
own the night. Own the night. Own the night. Rule 4, never explain the plan. Villain code, execution not the plan. Rule 5, every rebel underestimates. Villain code leverages those mistakes. Rule 6, the empire grows in silence. Villain code, cold dark defiance. Rule 7, loyalty to nothing but the mission. Villain code, cold dark decision. Every rule was written in isolation. Villain code, villain nation. They live by hero codes, broken and weak. Villain code, the only peak. Cold doctrine built on dark foundation. Villain code, sovereign nation.
Feeling
The
cold.
law of dark
Feeling rule.
leaves the mark.
Cold doctrine.
Absolute right,
Feeling cold.
on the night. Every code creates a kind of person. Hero codes create limits. Villain code creates sovereignty. The choice was never difficult. The villain code was always the answer.
Feeling cold.
The law of dark
Feeling rule.
leaves the mark.
Cold doctrine.
Absolute right,
Feeling cold.
on the night. No rules above, villains supreme.
Feeling cold.
The only dream. The code is the villain. The villain is the code.
The final villain, no 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 the final villain, no
form.
Final villain,
Beyond every storm.
no hero remaining who can challenge dark.
Final villain.
Absolute mark, cold achievement, villain perfection. Final villain,
Ultimate direction.
every story ends with this exact frame.
Final villain.
Cold and untamed, the pinnacle of dark antagonism.
Final villain. Cold dark prism.
Every hero story ends here.
The final villain.
Atmosphere of fear. No more story after this dark form.
Final villain.
Redefines the norm.
The final villain. Ultimate form. Dark, complete.
Beyond the norm.
No more levels.
This is the end.
Final villain. Dark transcend. Every story needs a final villain. The final villain was always this character. Cold complete. Inevitable from the first chapter. Every hero prepares for the final villain. None were ready.
The final villain. The final villain. The final villain. The final villain.
The final villain. Ultimate form. Dark complete.
Beyond the norm.
No more levels.
This is the end.
Final villain. Transcend.
Villain.
Omega.
Absolute night.
Final villain.
Infinite might.
The final villain has arrived. No sequel.
No villain. The final villain. The final villain. The final villain.
Beta, shadow. Shadow sovereign. Rules from dark. Villain throne. Eternal mark. Cold dominion. Absolute reign. Shadows sovereign. Breaks every chain.
Shadows Sovereign throne was built in silence. Cold dominion, dark defiance. Not elected, not appointed, not inherited. Shadow sovereign, always merited. Rule from the deepest, darkest place.
Shadow sovereign.
No face, yet every realm obeys the cold command.
Shadow sovereign.
Across every land, no crown, no ceremony, no fanfare. Shadow sovereign,
Just a cold dark air.
Every throne was built on something.
Shadow sovereign.
Built on nothing but the cold absolute undeniable.
Shadow sovereign. Unavoidable. Shadow sovereign. Rules from dark. Villain throne. Eternal mark. Cold dominion. Absolute reign.
shadow sovereign.
Breaks every chain.
Second era of the shadow reign, dominion, deeper sovereign vein. Every system bends to shadow will.
Shadow sovereign.
Cold and still, no visible throne. The shadow is the throne.
Shadow sovereign.
Rules the unknown, cold authority and pure abstraction. Shadow sovereign, only pure action, governing the darkest absolute dimension.
Shadow sovereign.
Beyond all convention. Every throne was built on something.
Shadow sovereign.
Built on nothing but the cold absolute undeniable.
Shadow sovereign. Unavoidable. Shadow sovereign. Rules from dark. Villain throne. Eternal mark. Cold dominion. Absolute reign.
Shadow sovereign.
Breaks every chain. No sovereign rules without power. The shadow sovereign's power is invisibility. The power to be everywhere.
the power to be nowhere. Shadow Sovereign, the only truly absolute ruler.